Hello and welcome to our latest edition of Tech Check, where we bring you everything tech that happened over this week. I'm Sahil Manikthala and I'll be keeping you up to date with the world of technology. And we start things off with Apple's mega WWDC 2017 event, where the company teased its new features and gave us a sneak peek into what all the new iPhones, Macs and iPads will have. This next report tells you more.
Well, Apple's WWDC might be a developers conference, but it's the platform that keeps even general users hooked, because this is the place where Apple shows what it has up its sleeves for users across the globe. And after years, the conference witnessed a mix of software and hardware announcements. And the biggest of them all is the launch of Apple's HomePod speaker, which could dominate your living room, much like Amazon Echo and Google Home. It is powered by Siri and is aimed at making life at home simpler. But if you are planning to buy one, you need to wait a little, because it's coming later this year at a price tag of $349 US. Siri is getting a new voice, one that'll be deeper and more natural. A male version of Siri is also getting a refresh. Apple intends to keep Siri at the front and center of the new Watch OS, which will learn your routine and make changes on the move. Tim Cook used the Apple keynote to show off new iPads and Macs. He also provided glimpses into coming versions of the software powering those devices. Like, one of the features in the new version of the Mac OS will be the ability to stop unexpected videos from playing automatically on web pages. And for all you iPad lovers, Apple is coming up with a 10.5-inch iPad Pro, which offers room for a full-size keyboard, something the 9.7-inch model couldn't. Yet it isn't as bulky as the 12.9-inch model. Last but not least, the new version of the iOS is coming to your iPhones this September. It'll sync your messages in the cloud and will have new features for organizing photos and creating shared videos. The new release of the iOS will also make iPads more efficient. Bureau Report, WION.
And in some more Apple-related news, reports circulating on the internet suggest the company might be spying on its customers in real time and relaying that information to intelligence agencies. Now, Apple has long maintained that it will not give up its users' privacy in favor of government backdoors. In fact, Apple CEO Tim Cook made this very clear in early 2016 when he denied the FBI access to the San Bernardino shooter's iPhone. But just recently, Cook confirmed that Apple helped the UK following the terrorist attacks that hit the country in the past month. Although it's not clear to what extent did Apple intervene, it's unlikely that Apple would break its encryption policy. But it is likely that Apple could have provided UK authorities with metadata that can tell things like who's talking to whom and where they are without revealing the encrypted content of the device. Now, if you ever wanted to have your own very own Wall-E-like robot, then you're in luck, because AI company Anki is all set to launch its Cosmo robot in international markets, including Canada, UK, France, Germany and Nordic countries. The small but adorable robot companion houses the company calls an emotion engine, which combined with artificial intelligence and machine learning is able to understand its surroundings and even interact with users. Cosmo works in sync with the free smartphone app, which is available on iOS, Android and Amazon Kindle Fire devices. Resembling a forklift, this little bundle of joy with its animated eyes is more of a pet than a toy. So if you dig it, then you can order the Cosmo for $180, and it should be available from early September. So kids today have never seen or can even imagine a world without the internet. They were born into a world with computers and digital devices all around. But with a society where it's common for a child to be online, it's very easy for scammers and predators to target your little ones. Therefore, children need protection, and one way to give it to them is to educate the kid on how to protect themselves from online threats out there. Now, strongly believing in this concept, tech giant Google on Tuesday launched an educational campaign called Be Internet Awesome, which gives children's lessons on online safety. Now, to make the experience more fun, Google and its partners also developed a game called Interland to help teach kids about internet protection. Google is also encouraging teachers to use elements of its program in their classrooms as well. Now, if you're planning to buy a new flagship at a competitive price, then you are in luck because Chinese smartphone maker OnePlus is already with its new flagship. After weeks of speculations and rumors, OnePlus has finally announced that its new flagship smartphone, OnePlus 5, will be unveiled to the world on June 20th. The company, however, has scheduled the India launch of the new flagship for June 22nd. The OnePlus 5 will come packed with a Snapdragon 835 processor and carry a fingerprint sensor in the front. Also, as the rumor suggested, the OnePlus 5 phone will come with a 23-megapixel rear camera and a 16-megapixel front camera. Now, after launching the iconic Nokia 3310 phone in India last month, the company is now all set to unveil 3 smartphones in the country on June 13th. HMD Global, the company handling Nokia, confirmed to WION that the iconic brand will indeed be launching the much anticipated Nokia 3, Nokia 5 and Nokia 6 handsets at a special event in New Delhi. All 3 smartphones will fall in the budget category and are expected to face significant competition from Chinese brands like Xiaomi and OnePlus. Now, talking about specification, Nokia 6 seems to be the most powerful of the lot with a 5.5-inch Full HD IPS display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 processor with 3 GB RAM and 32 GB storage. In comparison, the Nokia 5 has a smaller HD IPS display, 2 GB RAM, 16 GB storage and runs the same Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 processor as the Nokia 5. Finally, the Nokia 3 is expected to come with the most watered-down specs and offers a 5-inch HD IPS LCD display, 2 GB RAM and 16 GB storage. The Nokia 6 is expected to be priced at 16,000 rupees, while Nokia 5 anticipated price is 13,000 rupees, and the cheapest of the lot, the Nokia 3, should approximately cost 9,700 rupees. Now, Lenovo is getting more and more aggressive in the modular space. After giving India a taste of modular approach last year, the company has brought another such device to the Indian market. The new device is called the Moto Z2 Play and is a successor to the last year's Moto Z Play. Handset, the phone now comes with 4 mods: JBL Sound Boost 2, Moto Turbo Power Pack, Moto Gamepad and Moto Style Shell with wireless charging. The company says new modules are coming to India later this year. Also, the phone is priced at 27,999 rupees and will go on sale after June 14th. You, however, can pre-book your device until then. Well, that's it for this edition of Tech Check. For all the latest tech trends and gadget reviews, make sure you tune in to Tech It Out, our weekly technology program, every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. More news and updates on the other side. Thank you for watching.